When I was a kid, I would spend hours, out in the wilderness, and we would be biking or we'd be creating, and we would just have zero limitations. And at some point in our life, those dreams of how we dreamt changed. I mean, we have kids, we have responsibilities, we have mortgage, we have all these things. Working 80 hours a week kind of got me to a point where we needed something different.
We started thinking, well, there has to be a different way. Over 4 years, we fell in love with this nomadic lifestyle and the freedom that it brought us.
We learned a ton on the road through breakdowns, through repairs. We traveled for 4 years, and we definitely were living bill to bill, I guess, or paycheck to paycheck, because we don't have paychecks, but we were finding work. I would do handyman work, and she would do photography, and we'd make just enough to travel from one place to the next.
We settled down, came off the road. Matt started running his own business. Then the stresses of normal life came in, and he was managing people, and the hours were long, and it was just, again, took time away from what we truly desired, and that was to be together as a family full time. So I had a friend that was talking about oils all the time, and it was piquing my interest. I have always been interested in natural health. So, we got some essential oils in our house, and I knew that there was kind of like a business side, but I just kind of threw it up on my blog and said, hey, essential oils, but I never pursued it as a business. And then we realized we were like sitting on this, this opportunity. We already use the oils. We already love the oils. We should just take it to the next step and actually treat it as a business.
I had someone that was already at a Blue Diamond level. We had a little chat. I wanted to be real. I mean, he's been a close friend for a few years. And I just needed to know. I needed to know if this was real, if this was real money, the real deal. I understand the product works, I get it, but how can I give up everything that I've created the last 4 years in my business to make this happen? And so we talked. At the end of the conversation, he said to me, he goes, my advice to you would be to quit your job and sell everything and support your wife 100%. And so, not much after the time he hung up, he sent me a text, and it was a picture of a deposit. And it was a deposit of $25,000. And I thought, well, all right.
And all of a sudden, another light bulb went on where I thought, oh my goodness, we could combine our love of traveling with our love of oils and our love of teaching people about natural health, and we could make a living. And so we went on the road. Back on the road, we got another RV, and I think that initial first month we maybe taught 8 classes to just friends and family that were, interested. And we're like, what is this all about? And we were hooked. I mean, it was so fun, and people were, their lives were changing, their health was changing. And we came back home, we rented the house out, and we hit the road again for 9 months.
In the past, my dreams have been about survival. Like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to pay for that? How am I going to provide for this? And now we're able to dream beyond our limitations not just because of our financial resources, but because of the people that are surrounding us.
We find that people kind of, they put their dreams in a box or on hold while they're doing the things of life that they need to do, and they a lot of times don't think that it's even possible anymore, And so people will come to us and say, oh, I always wanted to travel. What you're doing seems amazing, and we've watched you do it, but we could never do that. And I ask the question, why not? You have to take a step out into the unknown in order to get to where you want to go.
and now we can dream to live, and to be able to take our kids wherever we want, when we want, and be able to just travel in just the form of the way that we've done in the past. And so I just feel like to be able to dream with no limitations, like when we were kids.
It's a mindset, and when you feel like you're stuck in one place forever and you can't make any changes, it's probably true. You probably won't. But if you get up every morning thinking, this is going to be the best day of my life, I'm going to change other people's lives, the sun is shining, my kids are laughing, anything can happen, it's going to happen, right? It's all a mindset, and I love to help people change that mindset.